Today it's Curious George's turn, a series that premiered back in 2006. From the man with the yellow hat as a woman to Professor Wiseman as a man. This is what the characters from this show would look like if they swapped genders. Let's start with Ted, better known as the man with the yellow hat. He's George's best friend and acts almost like a father figure, even though he sometimes trusts a little too much that his little buddy won't get into trouble. Around the neighborhood, he's known as a beloved writer, and in his free time, he enjoys playing checkers, going bowling, or reading together with George. For his female version, I kept the original outfit and that signature smile, and gave him much longer hair. Next up is Professor Wiseman, the scientist at the museum that appears frequently throughout the series. Her job combines research with administrative duties, and among her brightest colleagues are Professor Alvin Einstein and Professor Anthony Pizza. To turn her into a man, I gave him short black hair while keeping the lab coat she wears in the show. Which one do you like better, the original or the male version? Curious George is a young brown chimpanzee that Ted brought over from Africa. He's a very friendly monkey, though his endless curiosity gets him into more than one mess. Turned into a female, I added some clearly feminine touches. A pink dress, a matching bow, and eyelashes. Came out great, don't you think? Bill is a supporting character in the show, George's neighbor and lifelong friend. For his transformation into a woman, I gave her a red dress with white stripes inspired by his original outfit, along with long hair and softer, more feminine features. Betsy Robertson is Margaret's niece and Steve's younger sister. She's Charky's owner and one of George's friends in the city. Picture Betsy as a really charismatic boy with short brown hair and a blue shirt inspired by her original clothes. Her brother Steve, on the other hand, I turned into a woman with a red dress with white trim, based on his red shirt, along with longer brown hair. And since we're talking about Aunt Margaret, I'll also show you her male version. I gave him a really elegant pink outfit. He could easily pass for a brand new character on the show. Next is Marco, a young Mexican boy who lives in Puerto del Sol, the city's Hispanic neighborhood. Turned into a woman, he keeps his original shirt, but now wears a blue skirt and much longer brown hair. The doorman owns a dachshund named Hundley. The two of them share a love of order and organization, and the doorman is also known for treating everyone with respect and kindness. Here's the doorman turned into a woman. I kept the uniform and added earrings, eyelashes, and lipstick, all dressed up to greet the building's residents. As for Hundley, I changed her color to gray and gave her more feminine touches like a bow, a pink collar, and long eyelashes. Chef Pisghetti is a friend of Ted and George, the owner of an Italian restaurant and a perfectionist who would never serve low-quality food. His wife Netti works with him at the restaurant, and together they take care of Gnocchi, a cat who's usually allowed to roam free unless he's suspected of some mischief. His female version turned out very true to the character. I kept the chef's uniform and added more feminine features along with long brown hair. For Netti's male version, I kept the same clothes, but cut the hair short and gave him a much more masculine face. And what about Gnocchi? She got a version too. Since Gnocchi is originally female, I made her male version a lot tougher, with a spiked collar and a brown coat with white stripes down the back and tail. Allie Renkins is Mr. and Mrs. Renkins' granddaughter and George's best friend. Turned into a boy, I pictured him flying a kite with much shorter hair and keeping his original clothes. In Mrs. Renkins' male version, I swapped the wavy brown hair for short hair, but kept the original outfit. The hat, the red neckerchief, the red shirt, and the blue denim overalls. As for Mr. Renkins' female version, I replaced his beard with long brown hair without touching his usual outfit. The blue cap, the yellow shirt, the red suspenders, and the blue pants. Clint Quint is the oldest of the quintuplets, a retired fisherman who lives out in the countryside with his wife, Mrs. Quint. Turned into a woman, I gave her a green dress while keeping the brown fishing hat and yellow suspenders from the original design. To close out today's video, we couldn't leave out Professor Wiseman's colleagues, Dr. Alvin Einstein and Anthony Pizza. For Alvin's female version, I kept the white lab coat and sky blue shirt, and added hair since he was starting to go bald. Looks like a much younger scientist, right? As for Anthony, I kept the same clothes and skin tone, and gave him long, dark brown hair. That's it for today's video. Let me know which one was your favorite, and what other video you'd like to see in this opposite gender series. Thanks for watching until the end.